So today we are going to do something really interesting. You remember last time we were doing about a topic that was variable. We will be continuing the topic and we will be further going into that. We will be going into that detail. So let's see what today we need to do. Okay guys, so we remember, let's little bit revise whatever we have done. That is 2x plus 3 is equal to 10. You remember this, right? What we were doing, that in this particular question we are able to see that there are two sides. One is my left side, one is my right side. So one side is called as left hand side and another side is called as right hand side, right? Then what I told you guys, I told you that if something is positive or if I'm something that is plus 3, right? See, 3 and 10 are similar looking terms. You cannot solve 2x and 3 together. So you simply shift that 3 on that side. So now you will have 2x is equal to 10 minus 3. So 2x is going to be 7, where x is going to be 7 by 2. You can leave it in the fraction, or if you want you can go for the decimal, right? Then what we discussed, I'll revise one more question. I said that suppose some questions are like 5x minus 5 is equal to 25. So on my left side it is minus, right? On that side I will shift it, it will become plus. That means it will get added with 25 and it will become 30. So x is going to be 30 divided by 5, that is 6. Right? So that's what we discussed in the last class. Today I will be going into detail of this. Right? Acha guys, tell me one thing. We are able to see A, B, C, D and X, Y, Z, and I told you that these are a variable. Correct. What type of, like, we have to name them also, right? Because you may have seen statement like, or I can say equations like this, right? So what is the difference between this equation and the second? The difference between both the equation is, the first equation there is only one variable, right? And the variable here x is having power 1, right? So that's why it is called as linear equation in one variable. Coming to the second one, it is going to be linear equation because x and y is having power 1, but just because it is x and y, that means two variable, it is going to be linear equation in two variable, right? Acha guys, I'll tell you one more thing. Right now we were solving about linear equation in one variable, right? Now we are going to solve linear equation in two variable entity, right? There are two ways of solving linear equation in two variable, that are substitution and elimination. Right, so today we will be learning about substitution method. What do you understand by the word substitution? The word substitution is acha, what, like in, acha, let's take a normal term. In school, what happened if one teacher is not present, there is some other teacher that is going to come there. Similarly, in substitution method, we are going to replace one variable by another variable. So what we are going to do, that we are going to have two equations. What I mean by two equations, we'll see, don't worry. It's gonna be a very easy question and it's going to be a very interesting topic. So we are going to have two equations, that is, let me write the equation. 2x minus 2x plus y is equal to 3, and it is x minus 3y is equal to 4. Here we are able to see that there are two equations, x and y. Earlier we know how to solve linear equation in one variable by just shifting the the normal numbers on left side or right side and just finding out the values. Now because I told you that there are two variable, that is x and y, then how to solve? Let's see then how to solve. We are able to see that the method, actually let's talk about the method. The method is called as substitution, means putting one in the place of another. So what we are going to do, that out of two equations we are going to pick up an equation where we are able to show the coefficient as 1. What I mean by coefficient now, the number that is written along with my variable. Then what I will do, I will shift this minus 3y from one direction to another direction. That is, x is going to be 4 plus 3y. Now I have x as 4 plus 3y. That means x is equal to 4 plus 3y. So now whenever you see an x, you can replace it by 4 plus 3y. Right, so in front of this x, just put 4 plus 3y. Right, and the remaining things write the way it is and just solve it. So now you are able to see this is bracket outside bracket. We already are aware about the concept of broad marks. So what are we going to do? We are simply going to multiply 2 4s, so that is 8, and we will be multiplying 2 into 3 also, that is 6. Along with 6, y will be also multiplied because it is 3y, plus y is equal to 3. So 8 plus 7y is equal to 3. So now I have some values of x and y. Right, we are able to see that now this is 7y. You remember what I told you about 8? If you are able to see a number that is 8 here, right, always remember, if there is no sign present before a number, that is always a positive number. So if you shift on that side, it will be 3 minus 8. Because you are subtracting from a smaller value, you will get negative 4. So y value is minus 5 by 7. Now we have value of y. Now we will be putting the same value of y here, and we will find out our value of x. So x is going to be 4 plus 3. In place of y, what we need to put? Minus 5 by 7. We just need to solve this out and we will be getting our value of x. Let me solve it for you guys. You will just multiply it, it will be 15 minus 7. Now you just have to find the LCM and then solve it. What I mean by that, LCM of 1 and 7, because there was no number here, so you can simply put a 1 here. It will be 7. It is going to be, you need to multiply 7 here, that would be 28. 7 4s are 28 minus 50. That is going to be 13 by 7. That's the value of x. So that is how we do the substitution method. Right? Substitution simply means putting one in the place of another. Right? I'll do one more question for you guys, and I want you guys to try one question that I will be giving. Right? Let's do it. Let's have an equation that is y is equal to minus 2. Right? 4x minus 3y is equal to 18. Let's put y. What we need to put y? In place of y, I need to put minus 2 here. I am going to put that here. Now because these two are negative, when we will multiply them, it will be 6. Don't worry if you have any confusion about this negative integers and all. I will be covering it in the coming session. I will be shifting this 6 on that side, that would be 12. X is going to be 12 divided by 4, that is going to be 3. Why divide? Because on this side it is getting multiplied. Remember I told you about one side and another side. So my value of x is going to be 3 and my value of y is going to be minus 2. This is how substitution works. Right? In the coming class, I will be covering about elimination method, right? And you guys can post in comment section if you are having any problem with this method. Thank you guys. Take care of this.